Here I am at Uprising, and I'm with Simon from Kill to This.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Not too bad. Have you played yet, or you?
No. Tonight I think we're 9 or 9:30 or something.
Yeah. And we've already got a big crowd here during the day, so
looks busy in there. Yeah.
Yeah,
and we're in the second stage, so I believe it should get pretty full.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a great little gig, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's some really good stages.
Yeah.
It's good sized stages, and the atmosphere with the crowd in all the rooms and stages look really, really good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it looks great. It's really good. Looking forward to it. First gig this year. So.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
So what else are you up to?
Well, we just put a new song out, video called Sleeper Cell, and that came out on Monday. We unfortunately released it 2 hours before the big news, the horrible news in Manchester.
Yeah.
So quite rightly, it was 2 hours of reasonable attention on the social media sites, and then of course people have their mind on other things.
Yeah.
But it's been generally well received.
Oh, good.
It's been going down really well.
I suppose you could do a relaunch.
Well, we'll see. It'd be one of those things, I think.
Yeah.
People just come back to it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we get people seem to be liking it. There's generally positive response to the song, so it's good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
And are you going to do a video for it at some stage?
Yeah,
it's done already.
Yeah. It's all out there. Yeah. So we're now thinking about what we do next. Whether we put an album out, or more likely we'll probably just put another couple of songs out soon, and then maybe an album. We'll see. We're still sort of debating what the best way is for it. Yeah.
Excellent. And where else are you playing this year?
We've only got at the moment. We've only got the SOS festival booked in July.
Yeah.
But that'll be. This is just a small short set tonight. So the SOS festival's a full headline set on the Friday night and on the 14th of July, I think. So that's it at the moment. We haven't got anything else, but we're probably thinking about doing some headline dates, our own shows maybe later in the year. Yeah. And then we're really looking at perhaps festivals next year, European dates, something like that. But we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been together now?
This time round, well, I've been with the band. I'm a new singer, so I joined the band in 2014. Yeah. But the band have been together since the 90s. And I don't know how much you know about, or your viewers know about Kill to This, but they were around in the late 90s and did 2 or 3 really big albums. Did a lot of touring. They were just a really hard-working band, and I've been friends with them since. Yeah. Since then, really, they went all over Europe with Slipknot and Megadeth and Machine Head, people like that. And then when they got back together, I think they just asked me to sing because the old singer they had just wasn't singing anymore. So, but yeah, we've been back together since 2014. We did Bloodstock last year, and then the year before that we didn't do much because our drummer had an operation on his back, so he couldn't play the drums for a while. But other than that, one of the consequences of getting a bit older. Yeah. Other than that, we've been working on the new material and then get back on it now.
Excellent. Yeah. Just a little test of how well you do know each other then. Your band has a chance to go into outer space. Right. And go into a planet that's meant to be uninhabited. Yeah. But as you're going around, you find some eggs. Right. Big things. Yeah. Who in the band would go up and touch one?
Mark, definitely. Yeah, he's just daft. Yeah. He'd be first in there. He wouldn't even think about it, and could probably start seeing if anything come out of it. Have a nice cuddly pet. He likes all stuff like that.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. But he'd be handy to have on an alien planet as well, because he's quite tall and he can reach up for things out of trees, get us any fruit,
Right. So that's always handy. Have someone like that. I need him when I go shopping, because invariably anything I want is always on the top shelf.
Easy man for top shelf. Yeah. If I stay at Mark's house, he has all his favourite cereals on top of the cupboards. Oh, right. So no one else can reach him. So I have to get him to get them down for me. Otherwise I can't have any breakfast.
No. Yeah. So on about touring and things, which was one of the best venues you think you've played at?
Main stage at Bloodstock last year for me was really good. But I mean, played a few venues other than that. You know, we did the Manchester Academy was a really good gig last year. That was really good. My hometown show, first home gig we'd done for 10, 12 years, something like that. So it was a great atmosphere, and the crowd were up for it, and it was really good. It was a completely different thing, of course. You know, Bloodstock's a massive stage in front of thousands of people, and then the Manchester show was a few hundred people, but it was busy.
It was good,
and it was a good night.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's different, isn't it? And every atmosphere's different, and it sounds like there's a really good crowd in there.
Looks good, looks good. So it's filling up well.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So you're on about writing more.
Yeah.
Have you got ideas in your mind already, or is it?
Yeah. I mean, we've got Sleeper Cells come out, and sounds possibly a little bit different from what Kill to This is used to do, but then that was sort of 15, 16 years ago, so you know, we're not going to just do the same thing we did back then. But again, you know, the band is sort of known. It was one of the first bands, certainly in the UK, it was one of the first bands to start using a lot of samples and technology and playing the clicks and all that sort of stuff. And we're still doing that, and even with Sleeper Cell, although it sounds a bit more organic than that, a little bit less industrial than possibly what we're known for. The other song ideas that we've got are, you know, different again. Mark's riffs are still sound like Mark's riffs, but it's a little bit different again, and we're throwing in technology where we need it to be, and it's just getting that balance right. But we've got a lot of ideas kicking around. It's just whether we do an album or just put another song out.
Yeah. Just see how it goes, feel the water sort of thing. Yes. So another sort of random question. As a band, you've really made it. You're on your own private jet, going to a gig, you know, drinks, everything's laid on for you. Then something happens to the pilots and the plane starts to go down.
Right.
You have one parachute and you find another. Who in the band would you save?
Well, I get a parachute anyway, do I?
Yeah, you've got one. Who else in the band?
Then I'll just let them fight out amongst themselves.
Who do you think would win, though?
Definitely not Pete, because he'd just be sat at the back, chilling out. I think it'd be between Mark and Jeff. Jeff's got a bad back, so it'd have to be Mark again.
It'd have to be Mark, by default. Well, thank you so much for giving me some of your time.
You're
welcome. Been great.
Thank you, enjoyed it.
Catch you later.